Welcome to the Alliance Connection, a podcast by the Greater Fort Dodge Growth Alliance. Each week, we bring you insights on business, economic development, and community growth in the Greater Fort Dodge region. Our focus is to drive progress, support local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in our area. Thank you so much for tuning in today on the Alliance Connection. I'm Astra.
And I'm Katie.
And today we have some very special guests here. Hey, guys.
Hello, hello.
We have Brian and Andy here, but I know that you probably thought we had Santa or the Grinch. Yeah. I mean, we are very festive. I mean, I just want you guys to know that there's so many cool things happening right here in the Fort Dodge region, but we are talking about the one and only, the lights at Kennedy today.
Everybody's excited. Hey, thanks for having us. Yeah.
No, we certainly appreciate having us. So we had our first weekend last weekend, and the good Iowa winter reminded us that we do live in Iowa.
Yes.
So we were open Friday night. We had about 300 cars through.
Wow.
We unfortunately had to close on Saturday, which we don't take lightly of doing, because we only have 3 weekends. But we were open again on Sunday, which was quite frigid. Yeah. We had about 125 cars through, so it's been a good turnout. It's always a great event. This is my 11th year doing this.
Wow.
This will be the 22nd year of this event. And just a little bit of history, not that you asked me yet, but I'll tell you anyway.
I want to hear all about it. That's what I was going to say, Andy, tell me more.
So, again, this is my 11th year. I took it over, like I said, 11 years ago. That year we had 924 cars through. So,
wow.
However, we've done a lot of enhancement. We've done a lot of work. Partnered with Brian, partnered with, it's through Fort Dodge Sertoma, but now partnered with Fort Dodge Young Professionals, which has been a great enhancement for us. Last year we had 3,800 cars through.
Oh my goodness.
So we've gone from just under 1,000 cars to we're pushing almost 4,000 cars. So as you think about events that happen here in Fort Dodge and per capita, if you guys have ever been out there, to say that there's 3 to 4 people in each of those cars would probably be a
little bit of an understatement.
We see a lot of cars with, multiple people in them, families, dogs, cats.
Oh, yay.
You name it, they're in there. So when we're talking about, 4,000 cars with, let's say, 4 people in it, per capita, an event being attended, it's one of the biggest events that Fort Dodge does have.
Yeah.
And one certainly we're most proud of. We spend a lot of time out there. We probably don't even want to tell you how much time we do spend out there because nobody'd ever want to help us out.
If
right,
we did.
Right. Because you're always looking for volunteers.
We are always looking for volunteers. We do have 2 great groups. Like I said, we've got Fort Dodge Young Professionals that's partnered with us. That came from when Brian and I were both on the board of Fort Dodge Young Professionals, which we're not young anymore, so we've aged out of that. Now
young
we're more
heart,
Sertoma.
Right?
Just Sertomans, but
Sertoma. But that's really how that partnership happened, and that has allowed us, some younger folks, to get involved, and been a really good, fun partnership.
So. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. It's been 10 years since Andy asked me to help one night, and ever since then, it seems like I've been out there to help him, I think, just about every night. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, when you go into what it takes to put this event together, now granted, we're showing the lights for 9 nights.
Yeah.
We typically start setup the day after state cross country is done out at Kennedy Park. So it's usually the first weekend in November. We're already out there starting to get things set up, putting up displays, getting that big archway that everybody really enjoys, set up to come in and out the hill. But it's been amazing the way that it's grown over the 10 years that I've been helping Andy out with it.
Yeah.
We went from 10 years ago, it was really a pretty simple event. It was, that hill going up and down was literally just lined with like a single row of Christmas lights on each side.
And that's it.
And then we basically spent most of our days out there just untangling those lights from the deer that ran through every night. Unfortunately, now they go under the arches instead of through them,
Yes.
So that's kind of helped us out a little bit. But for everybody that volunteers out at Lights at Kennedy, it's a pretty good size commitment. And for the businesses that agree to set up displays, that come out and set up displays for us, we can't be more thankful. Because that's really that's the thing that actually there's a lot of things that we do as Sertoma and YP that may be some bigger single pieces, but what really fills that park out and makes it a special thing is all these partner businesses that have helped us out over the years to put up their own displays. Because I mean, they're doing that out of their own cost. They're coming up with the themes, they're coming up with the ideas, they're putting all the work into it.
And for anyone that hasn't been out there ever, which we hope that everybody has, again, so the way that it's out at John F. Kennedy Park, which is a fantastic campground out there, great walking trails. So it's a drive-through display that we set up in the campground, and we need to talk about Webster County a little bit too, because the conservation, they provide all the electricity through the campsites. Nice. We reach out to local businesses. We've got 31 individual businesses displaying this year, and it's at no cost to them. The only thing that they have to do is they provide the display, which we know, if you've looked at Christmas lights, they aren't cheap. Nothing's cheap anymore. So the time, energy, and effort that the businesses put in partnership, and then I get to communicate with 31 businesses, 35 businesses last year, is a great opportunity for networking, to work together, but then coordinating all of them to get their displays plugged in, ready to go, set up, and ready to drive through. It's a drive-through display. We've gone to free will donation, so it's
no cost. No cost.
We wanted to make sure. We used to have it was $5. We really want to remove any barriers that somebody's thinking, I don't want to come out there. We don't have the money to. It's Christmas, right? Yeah. It's Christmas lights, and I always say, if you don't love Christmas, children of Jesus, then maybe it's not for you. But so free will donation, from a fundraising standpoint, we've actually found that people are much more generous with the free will donation than when we had a set cost. So it's been pretty amazing. Again, when I took the event over, we typically netted about $5,000. In the height of our event during COVID, it was honestly a COVID-proof event because you didn't have to get out of your vehicle and you didn't have to touch. We raised over $30,000.
That's amazing.
So taking it from where it was to what it is today has been really something special.
Oh, absolutely.
That's awesome. And so really, for those of our listeners or people tuning in that have been to Lights at Kennedy, thank you. Continue to support this. We have one more weekend coming up, guys, right? That's going to be open. And what time frames? Like, what time frames can cars come through? Can they come? Do you have repeaters?
We do. We absolutely have repeaters. I've heard that it takes 1 year of doing something to make it a family tradition. And we see a lot of the same people each year. They've made it a family tradition. Depending on when the last weekend falls, obviously the closer that we can get to Christmas, usually the better attendance that we see. But our last weekend, we will have, vehicles all the way out to the highway, and we do involve. We have the police always is very good to partner with us to make sure that we keep safe. But there is one way in, one way out. So we appreciate everybody's patience. We know that waiting in line with children in the car sometimes can be
maybe not the most fun, but.
Grab a pizza, grab some hot chocolate.
We have people start lining up as early as 4:00, 4:30 when the event opens at 6. We appreciate your enthusiasm, but also we do open at 6.
Right. Like at 6 p.m.
And we close at 9. We try to respect the volunteers' time as much as they can and being out in that weather. So, we do try to close it down as close as we can. What people don't see is behind the scenes is we're typically out there for about another hour closing everything down. Sure. So that Sunday night can be a little bit of a strain on volunteers and the folks that are working the event. So, but again, please come out. It's going to be our last weekend is typically the biggest weekend. So come out. Please bring your family. Santa will be there. We do have an amazing Santa.
The amazing Santa.
The amazing Santa. He has attended Santa University. He goes on.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
What is this? University?
There is a Santa. He has attended Santa University and graduated, as far as we know. We didn't check his grades or transcripts.
Credentials were not fact checked, but.
And yes. Maybe no fact checking on me today, but
okay, we got it.
But
all good, Andy.
He also has gone on a Santa cruise. They actually have cruises where it's all Santa. So this he's committed to his role as Santa.
Yes.
He's there. He's all in it. It's all him.
I love that.
He is out there every night. He's had some great enhancements to his sleigh this year.
Okay.
So we're very fortunate to have
Yes.
him, and thank you to him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That
Thank
he takes
you,
the
Santa.
time out of his schedule. Thank you, Santa.
That's awesome.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yay. So, and you also mentioned that you see a lot of cats, a lot of dogs, a lot of
We do.
kiddos. I know that even my own children love this every year. It's something really cool. You said this is 22 years that it's been going on?
22 years. So when it
gosh.
originally started, it was again started by Fort Dodge Noon Sertoma. And
Great
they were
organization, too.
They were, yes, it is. It is.
We're big fans
We're big
anyway.
fans. We're big
Yes.
parts of it. But it was actually open 5 nights a week.
Holy cow.
And so the commitment there was a lot. So we have gone just to the 3 weekends.
Yeah.
Which again, it takes a lot more.
Even from that, I mean, just you look at the number of volunteers it takes to really make that successful. You need to have multiple people up top. You need to have multiple. We try and keep multiple people around Santa just so that, if cars need direction or Santa needs something while he's up in his sleigh, and then we've got the folks that are taking the ballots at the end of the trip too. So, and then we also, for our volunteers' sake, we've kind of got heaters set up in different places for them so that they can get out of the cold every once in a while, just to try and make their experience a little more pleasant. It takes a lot of volunteers to make this whole thing happen, even just on the nights that we're open. So it's not like we can just open the gates up, everybody come on in and have a good time. It's, we've kind of got to get some volunteers in place.
A lot to execute.
Lots of different moving parts to it.
So you mentioned, Brian, just a little bit about the ballot. So for those of our listeners that are coming to Lights at Kennedy this weekend for the very first time, you have an opportunity then to vote for your best display, I guess, right?
Vote for
Yeah,
your
that
favorite.
should probably be the Growth Alliance.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
So-
we are out there.
Yes.
We are out there this time.
You are welcome to drive through and vote as many times as you possibly have.
They're like,
or
we've
possibly
seen what I
can.
need as a repeater 3 times today.
We encourage that. But you are given a ballot,
Okay.
and prize money is given out.
Oh.
So
Oh man, I thought this was just like a trophy.
no, $500 for the first place display.
Okay.
And then what do we do for first and second and third? I don't know. I don't
It's
write
$250
the checks.
and $100.
Okay.
$250 and
Okay.
$100. So which doesn't add. Okay, but yeah, we'll just go with that.
For bragging rights,
for
right?
bragging.
Like
For any
all year
businesses that are
long.
interested in displaying, know that
Yes.
this is the one bit of advertising you could be paid for.
That's
If you
right.
do a really nice job with
Talk
it.
about
So,
return on investment.
And
Yeah,
I mean, too,
right.
like Annie said, we've got this many folks that are coming through to see it. What a great opportunity. So hopefully next year we can invite many more businesses to be a part of this. I know it was so much fun as a team building experience to go out and think about, like, what do we want this to look like? And so hopefully then that would also, other businesses take that opportunity to try that as a team building experience too.
I would suggest maybe setting it up before the first snowfall.
Before the first snow. Yeah, that was.
We didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Typically,
Us either.
this year's been an off year. We're usually we're hoping for like a dusting of snow. We usually get like a dusting somewhere through the event.
Yeah.
We really didn't expect 2 feet in by the time we were wrapping up our opening weekend. That's a first.
I mean,
Can't
we
say
do
I've
like to
seen
be the
that.
first across the state. Maybe not in the snowfall accumulation department, but
Right.
we like to win, I guess.
I mean,
If
talk
you're going to be
about
on top, it
winning.
doesn't really matter what for. It's just, hey, we're winning. Right now, we're winning.
We love that. Yes. Well, I guess, is there anything that you guys want to share with our listeners as far as attendees about Lights at Kennedy? Are you looking for more volunteers? I know that you guys said that this was something, the more hands that will be helpful, right?
We are, always looking for volunteers.
Okay.
With that being said, we typically pull from both young professionals and Fort
Okay.
Dodge Sertoma. We've used Webster County. There is electricity involved. There is
Okay.
ice involved. So we've had some families out there, but as far as having folks come out there just kind of randomly and volunteering,
Right.
contact me. I'm easy to get a hold of.
Okay.
But
Through the social media page,
but yes,
right?
yes,
That'd be a
absolutely,
great place.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And
but
we'll
we're
link
always
those in the show notes.
Yeah.
Too.
Perfect.
Perfect.
always willing to have more people get involved, especially with setup and teardown
Yeah.
and the event. Depending on how this event goes and the weather, we need to have it torn down by April 15th is the deadline for.
When the campground reopens, they kind of want us to have everything out of there.
Okay. Right.
So we usually try and
fair.
start tear down as soon as we
Right.
can.
Yeah.
With the amount of snow that's sitting on top of everything right now, that the tear down could be a little delayed. But
Yeah.
and the ground freezes and other things, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Other nuances. Yeah. I think this is so exciting for our region, really. And I saw something even the state of Iowa had mentioned Lights at Kennedy as one of the. It
was Visit Iowa.
Visit Iowa.
They did a whole feature.
Yeah.
We are on Visit Iowa. I believe we're on Road Trip Iowa. We're on. They had a map of the Iowa
Christmas lights. Yeah.
Oh.
I think we were just outside the top 10. I'd like to debate that. I think we're better.
Yeah.
We do hear a lot
I
of
agree.
comments that some of the larger events that people prefer Lights at Kennedy, and for that to be here in Fort Dodge is really special for us.
Well, that's awesome. Do not forget to stop at Lights at Kennedy this holiday season and shop at all the businesses locally and in the region for your last minute shopping for Christmas. Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to the Alliance Connection podcast. Stick around as we hear a quick word from our sponsor.
This podcast is produced by Spin Market and Digital. Located in Fort Dodge, Iowa, Spin Market's highly skilled team can help you increase your market by updating your website, improving SEO, designing advertisements, and producing podcasts that will grab the attention of your market. Contact Spin Market today for all your digital marketing needs at digitalagent@spinmarket.com or call us at 515-302-8026. And to learn more, visit our website at www.spinmarket.com. That's digitalagent@spinmarket.com or 515-302-8026. Or visit our website at www.spinmarket.com.
So what is the most unique display you have seen come through?
Unique, yeah, absolutely. So unique display. So in addition to the businesses, Fort Dodge, Noon, Sertoma, and Young Professionals, we have our display that we set up. So those arches that come in are set up by Sertoma. You're going to come in and you're going to see what we call the magical forest. And that's a combination of 5, 10, and 15-foot trees.
No, we got 5, 10, and 30.
Okay, and then we've got a 30-foot tree.
Wow.
The 30-foot tree that you see out there has all been assembled by us. That's a fabricated from beginning to end. There's 6,400 lights that were individually pushed into each strip, and those are synced into music. So we've got 2 laptops that control those. We do have a commercial license for the music. So one of the things people don't realize is the cost and everything that goes into it to actually put that up.
Wow.
You have to buy a commercial license for those. We have Christmas light software that actually is then synced to the music. Joe Terrell from Mid-Iowa CPAs does a lot of that. Chris Vickery from Cargill
also,
Nice.
who is now coming back to Fort Dodge, which we're so happy about. He does a lot of the engineering behind that. But that was basically made from a old generator shell that we purchased from Wisconsin. We then put a boat hoist winch on that then erects that light up, and then we have, like I said, we've got the strips on there. But businesses are really stepping things up. So I'll be careful on this because I'll offend some people, but the girls from Abstract and Associates and their SpongeBob display, they've asked for an additional campsite. Matt Sanders, who you probably know, has the Crazy House here in town, and they also do the CNS products. Dragon boats are always a staple out there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we've seen the firefighters did a display a few years ago that had the Grinch and a hose and a fire truck. And
I mean, displays have come and gone. Different organizations, have the opportunity to. They can pull it off one year. Maybe they don't have enough help for to do it another year. We're glad for anybody to even just to come out and display for a year.
Yeah.
But I mean, Decker Truck Lines has been awesome. They've done some great displays for us. I mean, there's so many good ones over the years. White Transfer did a Griswold themed one a number of years back. That was it still kind of sticks in my mind as being kind of a fan favorite from over the years.
Definitely.
So Ben Crimmins, if you got time, go for it.
Thanks, Ben.
A little quick call out.
But yeah, there's been a lot of unique displays, and certainly all of them have their each unique character. And there's been some that have really grown over the years and are kind of fan favorites. But yeah, we love all of them.
Well, we're leveling up next year.
Oh yeah, I know. The wheels are turning.
You heard it.
Like,
you
so
heard
excited.
it.
Like I started and I'm like, okay, now I know what it takes. Let's do more.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
And we see a lot of that. You kind of dip your toes in it, and then you understand it, and then you get to drive through it, and so you kind of see the whole cycle of that.
Yeah.
And really, that's what with Brian and I, when we're out there freezing our fingers off, messing around with Christmas lights, you ask yourself why you do it, and then you go and you stand by Santa. And you hear you hear the kids, you hear Santa, you see the smiles, and you're like, oh yeah, this is why we do this.
This is why we do this every year.
So because it's a tingly feeling, and it's good.
It's the warm fuzzies.
It's the warm fuzzies.
We love warm fuzzies at the Growth Alliance.
And again, you ask yourself why you want to do this or why you put all the work in, and really that's where again it all kind of the reward pays off. And I like to say that there's been years that I needed lights at Kennedy, and there's been years that it needed me. And really, that's kind of like, as we talk about getting volunteered, finding a cause, find something you're passionate about. I didn't think that I'd be passionate about Christmas lights.
Right.
I mean, no, I don't like the cold, first of all.
Yeah.
Which makes sense that I live in Iowa, but again, as you kind of think about what's your cause, what's your purpose, why do you want to give back? For me, that's where it's kind of come full circle to me, and that's why I continue to do it. And my partnership with Brian and through Sertoma, surrounding yourself with good people that have a belief in the same cause and giving back, I think is important, and then flows to Fort Dodge as well. So
it's just an event that we've learned to have a ton of fun with.
Yeah. And it's part of how many people's memories and their traditions. Like you said, it takes one year and a family says, yep, this is part of our tradition. And I think this is just one more thing that sets us apart and makes this region, Webster County and Fort Dodge, the best place ever to be.
Well, it's just one more way that we're trying to help build community with it.
Yeah.
It's one more event that, you can easily in 30 minutes or an hour get out of your house, spend some time in the car with friends and family, enjoy the event, and and just get a little bit more holiday spirit.
Yeah. You're definitely not going to go and not have a smile on your face. I guarantee that.
Yes.
I'm so excited that you guys came to just talk about lights at Kennedy, and thank you guys for all that you do in that as well.
Absolutely.
I'm excited to go out, and this is going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited. Do you guys know how much electricity it takes?
So we do not. I asked
every year.
I have asked Cody every year to let me see their Mid-American bill, and he won't. But no, it's probably okay. The thing is we've gone from, and this is a little technical, we've gone from the old C9 lights that took a lot of electricity to a lot of it's LED now. So we're open for 9 nights. And so Cody tells me, do you know the amount of electricity that some of these campers pull individually with generators?
Oh, wow.
He goes, you're not even a speck on the bill probably of what we have, because when that's full with all the campers, and we've seen some of these houses on wheels that go out there.
Oh yeah.
He just says, don't worry about it. Yeah. So
I
am curious. I'm a very curious person though. And I'm like, how much though? Really?
But let me see the number.
Yeah.
And maybe we could have
curious.
a competition of whose site could pull the most electricity.
There we go.
Like, I don't know.
I don't think that's a challenge they want.
No, because then you're going to get
Allen
everybody
thing.
pulling out all the old lights, because that'll pull more energy.
True.
Right.
True.
I mean, I drove past it the first opening night, and the way that it lit up the sky was insane. Like, I was like, is that the Northern Lights?
You can't miss it from the road.
You can't miss it from the road.
As soon as you're getting close to Kennedy, it's just this beam of light.
And we have an FM transmitter that puts out music on 88.7.
Nice.
So tune your vehicle to 88.7. You'll be asked to dim your lights as you come in the display.
Nice.
But you can hear, we've had to play with the transmitter a little bit because we are very close to the airport. They frown upon us pushing out a real strong
signal. They get a little testy if we're pushing the signal too high.
But you can hear it from the highway.
For obvious safety reasons.
Planes and stuff, whatever.
Yeah. Probably don't want to be in the news for that.
No. We like to be on the news for winning and amazing things that are warm and fuzzy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Also, thanks to Becker for always being a wonderful sponsor of our flowers. Those are gorgeous.
So festive. And it kind of smells like Christmas, too.
I know, right?
That's Brian.
That's right.
Brian smells like Christmas.
It's in the soup. It's stuck
the Grinch
in here.
soup,
Yeah.
for sure.
I love it. I love it. So everybody's ready for Christmas. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
I mean, you got to go Christmas Vacation.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That or Elf. I mean, kind of a toss-up, but those are staples. I like the old school Grinch, too.
The Jim Carrey Grinch is a hard one to beat.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be slightly biased, but, you know.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of tied between Elf and the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Yeah. We always watch Home Alone also.
Oh,
it's like,
that is my
we watch
son's
Home,
favorite.
it's like it feels like Christmas when we watch the first Home Alone.
Yes.
No diehard Christmas folks in here. That's not part of the argument.
I mean,
I can get it. That's
some of my family, Peter maybe, right?
Okay.
Like,
Right?
Christmas Eve at Nakatomi Plaza. I don't.
yeah.
Sadly, with Home Alone, I think that when that came out, I was probably close to Macaulay Culkin's, like his 8 or Macaulay. And so now it's like looking at him, it doesn't make sense that then you watch the movie and you're like, I thought that was so cool as a kid.
Right.
And I'm like, now I'm the same age as him, I think.
I heard you can it's like an Airbnb and you can go and have in the house now, like an experience, which I'm just like, what are they going to think of next? But that's
like paint cans
like,
falling on your head, hot doorknobs.
It's like,
or is it like actually like just a smooth stay?
I don't know.
You know?
I mean, macaroni and cheese for dinner. I don't know.
Pizza.
My very own.
Yes, like your Home Alone experience. I mean,
Man,
who knows?
I got a 7-year-old that would love that.
Yes.
He laughs so hard at that movie.
I love that. My 4-year-old is saying like, "Keep the change, you filthy animal." I'm sure that he does, and I'm sure that his teacher is loving it. But you know, what do you do?
They're like,
tradition.
what is this kid watching?
I know.
Just by the line, you know he's watching Home Alone. That's a given.
What are you gonna do? Any upcoming things that we need to tell everybody about, Katie?
We have a full list. Luckily, it all doesn't start until 2026.
Okay.
So we have our member meet and eat coming up January 15th from noon to 1. Come have lunch with us.
Nice.
Ask your questions, get your answers, eat some yummy food. It's a good time. And then we have our biggest event of the year, our annual dinner. Where you get to have 400 of your closest friends.
I love it.
Come together, celebrate all the growth that's happening in our region.
Always a great event.
Right? Who doesn't love it? Yep. We got drink specials and everything. Yes. And Joey Coleman, who is from Fort Dodge, Iowa, is actually going to be our keynote speaker.
This is so cool. Do you guys know Joey? He's from here.
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know that I do. I will look forward to hearing him.
He's going to be so amazing. And then the next day, he's going to do a workshop from 9 to noon at Iowa Central. And the first 100 people that register, $25 to register.
Yep.
Extremely affordable.
Oh, yeah. It Never Loses a
deal,
Customer Again is his book. Best-selling author. I mean, the book alone is over $35 or something like that. So great value, great team building. I mean,
absolutely.
Customer facing.
And if you're the first 100 guests to register, you get a free copy of that book. So
no-brainer.
Winning.
You might want to get on it.
Yes.
Links are in the show notes.
Okay.
We have quite a few ribbon cuttings coming up. So we have the Better Way Project ribbon cutting happening on January 14th. Had to reschedule due to the weather. But they're doing tours of the Carver building. So if you've ever wanted
building.
Yes. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
And then January 27th at 4:30, we have Frontier Days kickoff meeting. And we're just going to kind of celebrate, get everybody amped and ready for Frontiers Days. And then we have February 11th, we have the Heath Family Eye Care Clinic doing their ribbon cutting. They've been in business for about a year now and had a stellar first year. So we're going to get out there and celebrate them.
Awesome. I love whenever we can celebrate milestones, new things happening, groundbreakings. Just a fun part of what we get to do.
For sure.
Awesome. All right. Well, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast. And Andy, Brian, thank you again so much for being guests today on the Alliance Connection and for all you do at Kennedy and in the community.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys for having me. We appreciate it. Come out to Lights at Kennedy, 6 to 9. Happy to have you. Santa will be out there ready for you. We'll hopefully put on a great show for you.
Awesome.
Santa, I know him.
I do. I just text him.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
We're all now close personal friends. You know,
love
just gotta
this.
spend a little time and you're
I
right
can check
there.
the list for you. So
All right.
Perfect.
Well, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And we can't wait to see you all again in the future. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
thank you.
Every connection strengthens our community, and every conversation sparks new opportunities. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Alliance Connection.
Follow the Greater Fort Dodge Growth Alliance online and on social media. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode.
I'm Astra,
I'm Katie.
and we'll see you next time.